Mr. G Shave here, or Mr. G. Just call me Gary or Mr. G, whichever. Real name's Geraint. For those Welsh viewers, you'll know how to say my name correctly. Yeah, shave number 13. I decided to go for a bit of a boots theme today. As you will have no doubt seen from the image, pre this video. As promised, I'm going to put the Gillette Proglide up against the leaf. Now the leaf has got new Wilkinson sword blades in, and this is the third use I think with these blades, but it's just there as a comparison. I did say I was going to do a trilogy. What I'd forgotten about is I've actually done a Mach 3 versus the leaf video, which I will insert somewhere up here. I'll insert a link so you can see that video where I put the Mach 3 up against the leaf. So this is the Gillette Proglide versus the leaf, and I'm doing a boots shave today. But before that, I'm just going to show you the brush. As usual for a head shave, I will nearly always use this brush unless I get a 30mm in the near future. This is a 28mm Yaqi Bear or Betelgeuse. I think its official name is Betelgeuse. So that's the brush. The soap today is going to be Boots Original, and this soap has actually got a really nice scent to it. It really has. I'd forgotten about this soap. I found it, and as I've been slowly using my soaps through all the videos, I'm getting down to the bottom of the drawer now, and I'm actually going to buy something to put in place here, so I can actually stack my shaving goods there. But because at the moment they're just in the chest of drawers. They won't be sort of in the direct sun, or so the brushes and the razors might be, but the soaps will be in the cupboards. But anyway, you'll see when I get it. Yeah, so I'm starting off with that Boots soap, shaving soap. I'm going with the Boots Tea Tree and Witchazel sort of tonic, face tonic or aftershave, Witchazel. And then I'm doing the Boots Freshwood aftershave and the Boots Freshwood aftershave balm. So it's a Boots themed video, which I don't think I've done before. I've done Arco, but I haven't done Boots, and I didn't realise I had that many different Boots products. So there you go. That's what we're getting to. I'm going to get myself sorted and ready, wet my head down a bit. I've had a shower, and we'll go. We'll go from there. So I'll be back shortly. I'm back. So here goes. I've sprayed my head. I'm just sorry about the red eyes. In the shower I got soap in my eyes, and then I've just got some more, I don't know, something's gone in my eye that stung a bit. So yeah, this is the shave stick. I've got a shaving bowl which I've never opened, and I must have got that right at the beginning. So I've never opened it, so I'll probably give that a run soon. But yeah, I quite like shave sticks. Takes the hassle out of, well, it's not a hassle. I enjoy bowl lathering as well, but this is just an easy way to get soap on your head or on your face. It should be enough now. So yeah, let's get to lathering. So I'm taking most of the water out of the brush. I'm just going to go straight to the head. And this lathers really well. It's got a really nice scent. I can't work out. I think it probably is, it matches the Freshwood maybe. But it doesn't say that on there. It says original. But it really is a nice scent. I do like it. Not a strong scent. I can't really smell it as I'm putting it. It's only when I just smell it on the brush, stick it up my nose. That's when you can smell it. I mean, I don't know what are the glands called? Olfactory or something? I don't know whether they're working correctly or not. But I can't really, when I put it on my face you can smell it, but it's not really smelling of much at the moment unless you actually put the brush to your nose, which is fine, you know, as long as it does the job. That's the main thing. I mean, yes, it's a nice bonus to have a strong scent that you enjoy while you're shaving, and I can enjoy it just doing this. It's a soapy scent, I think. Right, I'm going to add a bit of water to the brush, and let's get this lathering up. This is taking this I think will take a fair bit of water. So yeah, I hope you've had a good week. The rules are being relaxed more and more as the weeks go on. I think we're allowed to go into gyms now. They're actually offering sort of money towards going out to have a meal to encourage people to start using restaurants again. I'm not, well, it certainly wouldn't persuade me to go out. I'd still rather have a takeaway at the moment. Just added more water. I'm trying to get this. It's good enough now, but I'm just trying to see how far I can push this. But yeah, this is pretty good now. Let's try adding some more water this way. Oh yeah, this is definitely lathering up now. I'm not going to add any more water to this now because I think I might go a bit thin if I'm not careful. I think that's about the limit. So I hope everybody's well. I hope things are improving in your area. I understand in the States it's not really getting a lot better. In a lot of the states, in fact, it's getting worse. I don't know what to say to you guys, but you know, just stay safe. Look after yourselves, look after your family. That's what's most important. Right, I'm going to do the left hand side of my head with the Gillette Proglide, the Gillette Fusion5 Proglide to give it its full title, and the right hand side is going to be the leaf. So let's start. I have to say, I think it was Jim Will Shave made a comment on one of the videos where I used this. He said it may be that it's a brand new blade and that's why you can't feel the razor. I think he's actually right, to be honest. I can feel more of the blade now, but still not as much as the Mach 3. I still prefer the Mach 3, both on price and results. Well, the results were the same, but you know, when you compare the prices of the blades, and you get the same results with the same number of passes, I don't see the point in spending all this money to buy 2 extra blades when 3 will do adequately. And in fact, you know, if I learn how to use a DE, 1 blade will give me just as good a shave in 3 passes, and that blade will cost me what, anywhere between 7, 10, you know, even if it costs 20 pence a blade, I don't care. At the end of the day, you're paying what, at least £2 a blade, I would have thought. Something like that. What is it now? £10–12 for 4 Mach 3s. I don't know how much these are. I haven't even looked up how much these are. But yeah, a lot more expensive. Okay, leaf. Personally, I prefer the feel of the leaf to the Proglide straight away. I'm not feeling any blade cutting on the top, but I haven't got any hair to cut on the top, so that's why. But as soon as I get to the sides, I can feel it. It's nice. Don't get me wrong, I am putting pressure here as well, but I'm not putting as much pressure as I do with the Proglide. So therefore, from that, I would suggest you probably get less irritation. Although, I don't know, I don't get a lot of irritation anyway. As I've said before, the only downside for me to this now, I mean initially I really didn't like the feel of it at all and was happier shaving with the Mach 3. But the only downside to this now for me is the amount of time it takes you to clean it afterwards. I mean with a DE razor you just take the 3 pieces apart, the handle, the plate and the top cap. Swirl them, put a toothbrush over, it's fine. This you've got to lift each leaf up, and yeah, it's just awkward. That's all. But I mean, it's not that bad, but it is awkward, and certainly more time consuming than just using a DE. So yeah, so let's get some more water on this solar panel of mine. And going for the second pass. Now I only do, as I've said many times before, I only do 2 passes really with a head shave. That's with the grain and against the grain. And I don't normally do the top of the dome on the pickup pass. I do the dome or the solar panel on the second pass. But really, second pass, you just paint it on. It's lovely soap, really nice and slick. And for what it costs, which if I'm honest, I didn't look up before I started the video, so I'll probably put it up somewhere here or somewhere there. I think it's usually there where I put my messages. So I'll try and put the price up there. So I'm going against the grain now. On the right hand side, I just prefer this. It just feels nicer. Right. bit quiet. I'm just enjoying this. Right, let's do this side. Completely different feel. I am getting more feedback, more of a sensation, but it'll remain to be seen when I just do the pickup pass. I feel over my head just to see what I have and haven't got. Oh, somebody's mowing their lawn. Trust them to do it when I'm doing a video. God blimey, that's a noisy mower. Let's shut the window. Right. So that's the second pass done. I missed a section there. Let's just... There we go. Right. If I'm honest, I'd say they're about even. They're about even. There's a few bits that I've got to pick up, which I'm going to do now. But there's not a lot to do. So, right. Oh, nearly went the wrong side. So let's just do this. It's nice weather at the moment. We've had a couple of weeks of pretty awful weather, windy, and it's almost been like autumn here, but the next few days are actually forecast to be okay. I mean, they're not particularly hot, they're a nice temperature, I believe, but right, that's BBS now, absolutely BBS. So I'm planning a barbecue on Sunday and having some, my daughter around and her boyfriend. We will be socially distanced because she doesn't live here at home anymore. Her house is going through, it's, everything's happening. So she should be moving in on the 23rd, or at least she'll get the keys to the house. They have to do some work to it first before they can move in. They want to get it all replastered and things like that. Get all the wiring redone, because it's quite an old house and they don't know how. I mean, it hasn't got the original wiring in it, that's for sure, but it has got old wiring in it. Probably from the 80s, 90s, I would guess, I don't know. But the electrician that they had go around said, yeah, it's quite old. Certainly would fail a certification test now. Right, that's BBS. That's it all done. I'm going to clean up my head, clean up my brushes and my razors and stuff, and I'll be right back. I'm back. Right, let's just get some cold water on my head. And shall I run the alum over? I don't think I need it, but we'll give it a go and see if there's a difference between the two. Right, there's a sting on the Gillette side, just here. Sting at the back a bit. Not really a lot of sting, you know, in terms of strength of sting. I would have said it's really quite low. Again, I've got the same sting here, so there's no difference. Possibly a bit stronger here, but a little bit on my neck. Right, I wouldn't say there's a lot of difference in terms of feedback from the alum block. Maybe slightly more of a sting on this side, but I think that's because it's more than likely that the leaf has given me a closer shave. So let's take this off now. And go on with the Witchazel, one of my favourite products, tea tree and Witchazel from Boots. Love it. Now there is a sting now, again more so on this side and more widespread, but that's fine. They both give me a close shave. Both of them have given me a close shave. But I think the leaf's given me a closer shave, but based on the feedback from the alum and the Witchazel. Let's try the Boots Freshwood aftershave. And not as much, it's building on me. The sting is building. Oh, I love that scent. I would say it's definitely a good pairing with the Boots original shave stick, and I'm guessing the stuff in the tub is equally, that is probably the same scent. It's just in a tub. So probably too much Boots aftershave balm, but doesn't matter. Just put it on, slap it on. And that's basically me. That's the shave done. Once this is soaked in, I probably will put some of the Nivea Man or Nivea Men moisturising cream on as well, and then that'll be me done. So it's where have I put the razors? I've cleaned them and put them away. It's goodbye from me. It's goodbye from these two razors. I think the winner is definitely the leaf razor. I'm looking forward to my beer. I'm just making lots of errors until I get a beer inside me. Yeah. So yeah, I would say in the versus wars, the leaf wins, and I think, you know, having used it more and more, this beats the Mach 3 as well. The Mach 3 beats the Gillette for me. It's more manoeuvrable. It's a smaller head. I just prefer the Mach 3, and I don't like the price of the blades on these. So, you know, they're going to get to a point where they're going to have 24 blades in one of these things. Ridiculous. So yeah, goodbye from me, goodbye from the leaf razor, and I'll see you for the face shave tomorrow.